Rob, Aaron Rodgers, look, this is happening. Now, wouldn't you agree? He's going to the Jets.
I mean, I don't know where else he could go. It didn't seem at one point like he wanted to go, but now with the latest conversation out that he put out a wish list, and that would indicate that it's probably going to happen.
And what a wish list it is. Alan Lazard, who they have signed reportedly, 4 years, $44 million. All right, Packers receiver. A nice number 2, solid number 2 guy. He'll be number 2 to Garrett Wilson. That's okay. But Randall Cobb, Rob, all 32 years of Randall Cobb. That's Aaron's boy. Remember they walked off Lambeau Field together after that hideous performance against Detroit.
They're big time friends.
Yes, he got more friends too. How about 38-year-old Mercedes Lewis? Is he just trolling the Jet? Like, I mean, I'm darn near thinking he's going to tell him to sign Eddie Lacy in a to seal the deal. I mean, my goodness.
Or is this just a retirement party? He's just inviting friends.
Oh my gosh, right? And then OBJ, which a lot of teams want OBJ. I don't have a problem with that.
Can he play? Is he all right?
I think he's going to be able to play. I'd like to see OBJ in Dallas. That's where I'd like to see him. Maybe we'll do a 45 on OBJ today. That'd be a good one. But we'll get to him later. But, Rob, I'll say this quickly and save my main thoughts. But on one hand, because overall I'm a little but on one hand, I will say this. It's good to be Aaron Rodgers' friend. Because Randall Cobb probably wouldn't get an offer from anybody else. So he going to get a cool $1 million or more.
Is he getting a Jets offer just because he's on the list? I don't think he's.
No, I think he will.
Really?
I don't know if Mercedes Lewis, I mean, if they bring in Mercedes Lewis caught all of 6 passes last year. 38 years old. I mean, I
just think it's a list. I don't think that they're saying
he's
bringing
controlling
everybody.
the situation. He got all the leverage. They got nobody else to go get at quarterback. He hasn't yet, at least publicly, said yes. Now, he's on with Pat McAfee tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, Rob. I'm guessing that's when he's going to make his announcement. He's on with McAfee every week, usually a Tuesday. But I'm guessing that he's going to,
Yeah, probably if you're going to make it. I would be stunned if it's not on that show. What would be the holdup, and why would you wait? You know what I mean? Why would you wait another day? So I agree with that.
Right. So what is your feel about the list in general, or just Rodgers at least giving them one?
Yeah, the list doesn't do anything for me. I think, they're probably trying to pacify him to make him feel comfortable, you know what I mean, in the circumstance or setting, and just saying, hey, yeah, if you do come, who would you want to throw the ball to? Or we need to pick up a couple of free agent wide receivers. Do you have any? You know what I mean? Like that. That's how you try to woo people and make them feel good about the circumstance or situation. So I think that is, why they asked him for a list. And
did they ask him for a list? He might have given them a list. I'm not so sure they asked him.
Yeah, I think.
I'm not assuming that.
Because I got to assume that they have room for free agent wide receivers.
Randall Cobb?
No, but I'm not saying
Mercedes Lewis.
No, but that's not. I'm talking about that they asked him for a list, not whether or not you like the guys he put on his list. I'm saying the Jets have obviously they signed Lazard, so they have room.
If a team was Lazard's fine because he's a nice number 2. If a team was trying to get LeBron James and they said, LeBron, who would you like to add? And he's like, you know what? J.R. Smith, Kevin Love. I mean, this is the equivalent of what we're talking about. I don't think they asked him. Maybe they did, but I think this is all Aaron Rodgers controlling the situation, just like he did with Green Bay.
But that's why I'll disagree, because the team has to have room to sign free agents.
Old wide receivers.
No, but that doesn't mean, Chris. My only point is, they must be in the market for some wide receivers. Otherwise, they wouldn't sign anybody. I mean, what? They didn't have to sign.
Lazard is fine. I ain't even talking about Lazard. And I'm not really talking about OBJ because everybody wants OBJ. The Chiefs might get him.
The other ones are just sentimental choices.
But that's the point. I mean, we here to play football. We're here to win. Mercedes Lewis not going to help that. And my thing is, if I'm a Jet wide receiver, now Garrett Wilson is the man. He's going to be the number one. Allen Lazard, number two. That's fine. Elijah Moore is in the slot. But if I see 4 wide receivers that Aaron Rodgers wants us to get, what I don't know that that's the greatest message to send your new teammates, especially when 2 of them are way over the hill. Like, why are you bringing them in? I get it, they're your boys. We all got friends. You left great friends when you've left jobs, Rob. Same here. You know how it is on the beat. You get to know guys. You really become good friends with guys on the beat. I mean, this is just I don't think that Mercedes Lewis, and again, nice for a friend, but he doesn't have anything to offer to the Jets. And so that's my thing is what are the receivers on the Jets wondering? Now, I do like this, Rob. I do like the Jets adding more than Aaron Rodgers, because even though I don't believe that they're going to be a Super Bowl contender or AFC contender with Rodgers, heck, if they add the right pieces, I mean, even though he may not be the MVP, Aaron Rodgers, he's still going to be good. And if they add the right pieces, he should have put some linemen on there, because their line was the second worst in the league last year. That's what I'm saying. If you want to add something, Aaron, put some linemen on there. You got a defense. You got some receivers. You got some running backs. Breece Hall, assuming he'll be back, which it looks like he will. Add some linemen. Block for you. So that's what I think of this list, man. I mean, come on. But I think it's a done deal. He will be with the Jets. Rob, it would be completely shocking if he didn't end up with the Jets after all this is out.
Yes. If you were to say tomorrow, no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to play my final season in Green Bay, and I just can't leave those guys. And this is going to be it for me.
Green Bay is bare. I mean, he might not start if he goes back to Green Bay.
Well,
they've made it clear they're ready to move on.
Well, then they're going to cut him and eat $59 million.
They'll just probably send him away. I don't know that they cut him, but he won't have to show up or whatever. But I don't think he's staying with, I don't think he'll be there. I think he'll be a Jet, but we will find out tomorrow. 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. Your turn to weigh in. Aaron Rodgers gave the Jets a wish list, and it's a doozy. Aaron Lazard, all good. OBJ, all good. Randall Cobb's 32. There are only 5 receivers in the league last year that caught passes that were older than him. Mercedes Lewis, 38. What do you think of Aaron's wish list? And it looks like it's a done deal. What do you think of him with the Jets?
All right, David in Miami, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio.
Hey, Rob, I agree with you. I hope you weren't being facetious at the end. Let him freaking retire, okay? What did he do last year? Mope around, didn't come in to help in preseason with the receivers, makes bad passes, and blames his receivers? And you're going to pay this guy $60 million and give him a wish list? And they're not going to win anyway. He's done.
Well, I tend to agree with you, but I think that's why he won't retire, is the $60 million.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, the
Jets got to wonder, what are they getting? And he's going to be good, obviously much better than what they
anything
had.
That they have. I mean, let's not make
but
it like.
It's a lot you're going through when I don't think they're going to have a legitimate chance to win.
That's what happens to bad teams. You have to pay the bad team tax, whether it be monetary or whether it be the way that the people do business with you. That's what happens to bad teams.
Fair.
That's just that's
what.
Would
he do that to the Niners?
No, there's certain teams that they wouldn't. But the Jets haven't won since 1969. Who are they to stand on the box and demand what? What are they demanding?
He's got them in the palm of his hand.
They got nothing. And if they don't get him, they have nothing.
Exactly.
All right, thanks, David. Appreciate it. Dante in Chicago, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio.
Chris and Rob, appreciate you guys for taking the call.
Yep, thank you, buddy.
I'm from Chicago. I'm ultimate Bears fan, but Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre, my 2 favorite quarterbacks of all time.
I hear you.
with that being said, Aaron Rodgers is being an ultimate troll right now. He wants Alan Lazard, he wants Randall Cobb, and he wants BMW. I'm sorry, he wants Mercedes Lewis.
There you go. Very nice. Very nice. Nicely done, Dante.
Rob will bite that.
Yes,
That'll be in his next stand-up.
You know I'm stealing that. I'm stealing that.
I see these guys have not won anything in God knows how long. And he wants to take the old Green Bay Packers and bring them to New York to make them the Jets. This guy is being the ultimate troll right now. He doesn't want to give up on that $60 million. And he knows,
and rightfully so. Nobody's giving up $60 million.
I mean,
come on.
Hey, I'm not giving up on $6.
No, nobody's giving up $60 million. That's entitled, and that's
right.
It's a cash payment before the season. How about that?
Absolutely.
I mean, are you kidding?
I don't blame him. Hey, I don't blame him, but I'm happy to see it as a Bears fan. He's taking two teams through the ringer right now. Hey, I love to see it.
All right. I don't know if that's going to help the Bears at all. I think you've been waiting for a long time. At least he'll be out of your division. You don't have to worry about losing twice a year.
He won't be owning you anymore.
Exactly. That's all over. Bill in Indiana, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio.
Hey, Chris, Rob. Appreciate your show.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you,
How are
man.
you?
I'm doing great. Hey, I would just like to say that I think it's the very start of a new Aaron Rodgers show. The list itself, he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows that there's probably the one, maybe two guys that they'll look at. He knows that. He's just starting to show up again and just doing it in another place. And then we're going to get the Aaron Rodgers show, part 2.
Are you saying the Aaron Rodgers show like all the drama, or you think he's about to turn back the clock on the field and play great?
Well, I think he has incentive to play better than he did with Green Bay. Wow. Yeah, I think that. But he's also going to start with this drama just in a different team.
He loves attention. There's no doubt about it.
Well, in the last couple of years, he definitely has turned into that. I mean, before you didn't, and then you found out more. It wasn't like that. He didn't really say a lot, and then I think the vaccination thing turned it for a lot of people. If you remember, he was very popular when he was doing what was the game show? Jeopardy. You remember that? He was in line for that. I mean,
well, and that would be it.
He's out of that.
Yeah,
he's out of that.
It's with all the talk about the hallucinogens.
Yeah, no, he's out of that. But I'm just saying, he was on the verge of being like a national game show. I mean,
like a
replace
Golden Boy type.
Replace
Alex
Alex
Trebek. Become a rebel,
right? Yeah, no, he's definitely that ship sailed. Sean in Sacramento, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What up, Sean?
Yo, my uncle's from another mother. Shout out my brothers behind the boards. Alex, man, we're going to need to get you some more food than once every 5 weeks, brother. I was getting a little dangerous over there.
You know what? Alex the way he looked at me like I was a pork chop or something. I'm just saying.
If anything, you'd be more like a carrot, Rob.
There you go. A carrot topping. Is that who I am?
A chocolate
I got to commend Alex, though. My man looking ripped and svelte in all of his little posters, man. I see you out here getting ready to
favorite.
And you
he
know
about to put up a few more bikini shots sitting in a tree.
I'm going to send him directly to his email now.
Hey, Sean, if there was a little more material on that bathing suit he had, he'd have a bikini.
There you go.
Yeah,
hey,
OnlyFans reached out, Rob, but I said no thank you.
Am I right?
Right.
So I think y'all two brothers hit the nail on the head. Look, just like you said, my man Chris, the O-line for that Jets team, it's not going to do Aaron any favors, man. He's on the wrong side of 35. He can't escape that pocket no more. And just what we saw last year with a bad offensive line, I don't see it getting any better. And as far as Rob, I like where you're going with this. I don't really see him playing for the Jets. I think he's making this big list of demands, making them jump through hoops just to see if they're willing to do it because he hasn't had that with Green Bay. But I think ultimately he stays with Green Bay or he retires. I can't see this man following in Favre's footsteps.
So Sean, you mean to tell me
that would be
they've
something.
already signed Alan Lazard? Whether they sign the other two or not, he has put. You think all of this and he's going to not sign with them?
Look, if there was any player in the NFL that do that, who would it be?
It would be
Aaron.
It might be him, but I
Rodgers.
don't see. I can't. I would be.
He's getting his guys' jobs. He's adding another year to all their careers, And at the end of the day, he already made his millions. He can stick with Green Bay, ride the bench, and still make
he still wants that 60.
That's 60A, Sean.
He still wants that 60.
And it's a cash payment at one time. Who gets 60? How does that go into your bank account?
I wouldn't know.
I know. Hey, Chris, that's that first things first money.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
You wish. All right, we got Ephraim Salam in the minute.
I'm last things last money,
Hey, look, be sure to join Fox Sports Radio's $1 Million Bracket Challenge. That's right. I said it. $1 million. If you fill out the perfect bracket at foxsportsradio.com, that's what you'll get, $1 million. And you can compete against Fox Sports Radio hosts such as the esteemed Rob Parker and other fellow listeners. The listener who finishes in first place, whether you get it perfect or not, first place wins you a prize pack featuring a Legacy Box 40 item trunk. That's valued at nearly $1,200. That'll turn your old family movies and pictures into digital keepsakes. Is great. A Traeger meter block that's valued at $350. Rob, the way that works, the ultimate way to monitor meat on your grill. Sounds fantastic. And a chalk bundle that's valued at nearly $500 that features 9 popular supplements found at choq.com, chalk.com, and it'll help you reclaim your vitality. All in all, it's a prize pack valued at more than $2,000. So go fill out your brackets now at foxsportsradio.com. You got until noon Eastern on Thursday. Noon Eastern on Thursday. And that's foxsportsradio.com to fill out your bracket, get the official rules, and take a stab at getting $1 million.